Let's keep this winning streak going.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Los Angeles Lakers have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got MP. Davis is out there with Murray. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot.
MP looking solid from there.
Outside, Towns. Towns sets the pick for McDaniel. To the left wing, Collins wide open, he fires. Hits it from three-point range.
What an answer by John Collins. The 3 responses on time.
VanVleet passes to MP. Murray kicks to MP. Murray is screen on him. Jacks up a 3. And rebounded by McDaniel. Diving in. And Jones pulls it down.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. They come off the loss on Friday.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but you never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
MP, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Edwards. Collins, a screen on Davis. Edwards, no good. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 6.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
MP dishes to Davis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Edwards.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Outside, Edwards. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
Count it, good.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
On the basket by Jones.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to McDaniels. Now Dillingham. Towns, the bounce pass. Collins passes to Towns. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 4. MP deciding where to go with it. Davis setting the pick for MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .107 left here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Towns against Vanderbilt. Towns, the pass to Shannon. Towns kicks to Martin. A three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Lakers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Outside Edwards. Over MP. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 9.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards with it. Defended by Reeves. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A 3-ball. Vanderbilt with the rebound. On the wing, MP. Edwards defending. And the basket by MP.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
MP has been leading the charge for LA. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a... And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Anthony Edwards. Bo Kuszewski is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Martin. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He finished with 64 points and was reliable as ever from distance. And those are big numbers to put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Reeves right side. And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Left side, Martin. There's Jerome. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
all alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Hood, Javino. Vanderbilt, a screen on Edwards. And here's MP for three. No basket there. Missed number 4 of his 14 field goal attempts. Martin with it. Defended by Reeves. Leaps for it, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Your Timberwolves dancing.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Collins checked in for Pokuševski. Dunn comes in for Jerome. And Dillingham subbed in for Martin. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. MP passes to Reeves. MP against Edwards. Davis with a screen on Edwards. And a wide open look for MP. The long distance three is buried. MP's got 8 points in the quarter. Allen outside. Pass to Collins. Dunn outside. Here's Dillingham. Nobody near Allen. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Murray is screen on Edwards. And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For three, Edwards drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 16.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
MP outside. Back to Van Vliet. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's MP for three. Rebound, Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 16. MP with it. 33 points for him. And the three off target. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Dunn right side. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Davis with a screen on Edwards. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 36.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Dillingham. Edwards with it. Here's Dillingham. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 3-pointer. And no good. Van Vliet passes to MP. And the rejection by Collins. And here's MP for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 Act
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq.
Seeing how things are shaking. And that's all for us. Now.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Murray out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And there's Davis. And it's MP in at the 2-guard. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 39.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Banked in off the glass. 41 points for MP.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Murray against Towns. Pass to Edwards. Over MP. Offensive rebound. And Edwards is right there.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
A 3 from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 44.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns. That's now 26 points for Anthony Edwards. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Lakers. A 3 from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Collins. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Goes up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Pass to VanVleet. MP kicks to VanVleet. And here's MP for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Towns. From outside, off the mark. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Martin's checked in for McDaniels. And the Lakers also making a switch. Reeves is checked in. MP finds Murray. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Dillingham. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Reeves the pass to MP. From the arc. Again, what an avalanche.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
The NBA is putting on a show. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
No good on the three. Timberwolves have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And it's Martin missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Murray kicks to MP. There's a screen by Murray. And here's MP for three. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Collins against Davis. Here's Edwards. Pocket 6. Misses from close range. Lakers leading by 20. MP outside. It's good from long range. MP's got 53.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Collins. To the inside. And Dillingham with the basket on the assist by Collins. Dillingham's got 5 points in the quarter. Van Vliet passes to MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Los Angeles making a switch here. Timberwolves trail by 21. Outside, Martin. Outside, Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Allen, a screen on MP. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's MP making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Allen. Anthony Edwards out there with Martin. Then there's Pokusevski. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Timberwolves shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Pass to Pokusevski. From past the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to MP. 3-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
From another zip code, MP have at it.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Allen. And yes, it's good. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Reeves the pass to MP. No good from outside. Here's Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3 from MP. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Martin the pass to Edwards. Drops one in from the wing. Edwards got 28.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. The 3 from MP. Dillingham with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
The three from MP. Here's Adams. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. Towns looking around. Outside Edwards. And he uses the glass on the lane. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started.
Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Releases. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Lakers leading by 22. The 3 connects again from distance.
Never resting on his laurels, he has once again put on a clinic, breaking his own record for second most triples all time in a playoff game.
Putting on a clinic indeed. You know, when he gets in a zone like this, it's exhilarating to watch. At least for us it is. I've got to assume it feels just about the opposite for anybody tasked with and got it! Another basket.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow, he has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down. Pass to McDaniels. Brings it from 9 feet away.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And good! There's another.
A new all-time mark for points in a postseason game, passing his own previous record. I think that just about says it all.
What a score. You talk about the elite offensive threats to ever play in the game. He's arguably the very best. He brings such joy to his fans and such great work to his team. And the first one
taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
When he gets it going from long range, it is a scary sight for the opposition. He surpassed his own record for triples made in a playoff game.
A new record. He is in first place with those 3s. Wow. Just seems like every time that ball leaves his fingertips, you expect it to go in. He is as good as it gets. And the Los Angeles Lakers win the series and will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, They head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the